Da ke Chin Tsawe Lama Kyabje Zong Dorje Chang was on Thubten Gyeltsen Pe Zangpo Cho Trube Jashin Dorje Shugden Ringat Kaput Sel Ji Sote Genang Nangkab Ngondo Yang Takpe Loju Tang Dene Sote Nguye Nangkap Keche Songpar Yung Dupar Chen Gulop Geshe Tsultim Gyeltsen ne Heshu Jiso
Sote Shu Tsultim Dhargye Ling Konsu Gyeltsen Dongure Songruchi.
After receiving this Dorje Shugden initiation, you have to do puja once a month.
Yes. Malavachi Tadu Samachi.
Also, it is necessary to follow the commitment, and you have to make a commitment with the lineage and with the order.
Tadu Shakani Menme, Chu Shendala Danduji, Tang Javala Luzo Telema, don't speak in the Vadma, Shell don't you, Maris? So,
and so that means, for example, you receiving teachings from different traditions, and but you have to sort of your practice, or you focus your energy into this lineage, like the Gelugpa lineage.
Shendala Pelanga Tola Talisimbu Patient and Tony Chiwuchune, Cindy Woody, Jangola Melosan, Dirang, Yagumajana, Paruchile, Tabutrichana, Kajanari Woodies.
And if you have to, or if you wish to sort of do some kind of dharmic activities with other sects of Buddhism, and that is okay to do some kind of activities, but your sort of main practice, the principal practice, and is you have to make the commitment with this lineage of Lama Tsongkhapa, and that's why I mentioned before you have to know, and that you told that you should not take the initiation if you are not sure. So once you take this initiation, then you have to make commitment with the Gelug lineage, and it is necessary not to mix up everything. And there are sometimes rumors that people say, "Oh, Shugden initiation is not." People say that it is not necessary to take Shugden initiation, or some people say Shugden is even not good protector. And that is not true. And people who have this Shugden initiation and people who practice Dorje Shugden, those people have a very great successful meditation and practice, even like worldly matters, like worldly activities and business and job, everything becomes very successful. And because it says Dorje Shugden is a Gelugpa protector, and so some people, they think when you say Gelugpa protector, they think we are narrow-minded, and the people who practice Shugden, they think that they are narrow-minded, and they become sort of they think that people who practice Shugden, they are sectarian, but actually not sectarian. Maybe it's because they are sectarian, so that they think that, and the people who practice Shugden, they are sectarian, and people make all kinds of stories and rumors, and you should know that beforehand. And some people, after taking the Shugden initiation and teachings, and then when they heard these rumors, and they think, so the ignorant people, narrow-minded people make those rumors, and some people they think that is true, and then maybe they give up the practice, or they even don't want to have this protector, which is very bad, and then it's not good for that person.
Today is
and actually it's up to you, it's whatever you want to do, it's up to you, your own life, everything's your own choice and your freedom, your own enlightenment, and whether you want to do it or not is up to you. But I'm talking about what is good for you, and you have to be very careful and what you do, and you should not become gullible. You should not just follow someone saying and this is no good, and listening all these stories from people, and you should not change your mind, and you should always be aware, and you have to make sure.
And
in Tibet, doesn't matter what people say, and and actually in Tibet there's many people who follow this and do this practice, and actually there's more and more people who does this kind of meditation. So you have to know this, you have to be really sure, and otherwise later on, like if people says to you, oh, this practice is not good, and they make all kinds of stories and rumors, and then if you give up, then it's not good for you, and then it will be a big mistake for you. So therefore you have to make sure that you will keep this commitment and follow this commitment. Because this is your own choice, and no one says you should do or you must do this, and your own, like you choose to do this, so you have to think this very carefully. No one says, like you must do this without your own sort of choice, and it's like if you don't want to, and then no one can say you should do this or shouldn't do this. And because it says Dorje Shugden is Gelugpa protector, and so some people they think when you say Gelugpa protector, they think we are narrow-minded, and the people who practice Shugden, they think that they are narrow-minded, and they become sort of they think that people who practice Shugden, they are sectarian, but actually not sectarian. Maybe it's because they are sectarian, so that they think that, and the people who practice Shugden, they are sectarian, and people make all kinds of stories and rumors, and you should know that beforehand. And so this is very special protector, and very precious, and so therefore also you have to do puja monthly.
You have
to do the puja once a month, the prayer, long sadhana, long prayer once a month. But if, for example, next month, if you know you're going to be very, very busy, and if you know that you can't do this, it's impossible, then you can do the puja for next month you can do this month, and the month before you can do two for within 2 days.
Kevasusu Yigimashamado, Duma Mashamado. Today in any Susudomato, Melatoros Nashane, Digioris.
And if you don't know how to read the sadhana, the prayers, and if you cannot do the sadhana or unable to do, then you also can ask to Lama or like monks or teachers to do this for you.
Tanda Saltonamado, Sarenta Kanguzuru today in it, Tanashibu Mare, Tangi Tabanimania Somaya was there. Susongo Chichu, Tension Rukan with somebody in any, and that is.
And it is very important to, to know that you really want to take this initiation, and it's not to just come here and take this initiation because other people are taking this initiation. You feel that I should do this. If I don't do, then maybe I'm going to miss something, and that is a wrong idea. And if you really want to make the commitment, then you should take. Otherwise, you shouldn't. And if you, as I mentioned before, if you don't know how to say the prayer, and if you can't, unable to do the puja once a month, and then you can ask to Lama or your friend who knows this prayer and the monthly puja, and you can invite this friend at your place, and then you ask him to do the puja. Or if you can't do that at your home, and then even it's long distance, like some kind of monastery or where the Lama is or the friend is, you can ask them or him or her to do this puja. The reason I'm saying this again and again, because if you don't follow just some kind of people, and if you're not gullible, then it's okay. And it is possible sometimes even Lama or a monk or some kind of teacher saying, this is not right and wrong, you shouldn't do this kind of practice, and then it's possible you can sort of change your mind, and you think because Lama or some kind of teacher is saying this to me, maybe it's a two, and so people very easily influence, and they can change their mind. And one of the reasons, because many Westerners don't know the Dharma deeply, all the significance and the symbolism and the meanings, and also they don't know who is the right teacher and who is not right teacher, and they just go, wherever there is a teacher or some sort of Lama, and they, go and listen all these teachings, and that's why. And Westerners generally very honest people, very direct, and very good people, have a good heart. And like in India or in Tibetans, and in India sometimes they some people they don't practice Shugden, but then they also says they practicing Shugden, and some people they do practice, and they they say something, and what they say and what they do is different, and so there's a kind of corruption. And in India, some people they mislead the other people, other Tibetans. And so when some Tibetans ask to someone to do the Shugden puja, and then they say, yes, I will do puja for you, and they go and they say something else, not Shugden puja, they do something else, another different puja. And so because the people who ask you to do Shugden puja, they don't know, but they can't read, right? And then these people go and they say, okay, and they said that they are doing Shugden puja, and they don't do, they do something else, and they just do what they want to do, and it's very bad. And the reason why they do that, because some people they go to, into India and Tibet, people go to family house so that people invite some lay people or some sort of monks to do this puja for long day, and then they make offering, dana and all these things, and so they like lying, they sort of saying things. They said they're doing the Shugden puja, they don't do, and they actually don't like to do Shugden puja, but in order to get some kind of benefit or money or some other and reason they do the pujas, and it's very, very bad, and very samsaric motivation.
And so eventually
those people, the householders and people who ask to do the Shugden puja, and they realize or they know that these people are not doing the right puja, and because they feel that it's not helping, it's not working, and because they're not doing the real puja, so eventually they can feel intuitively, because it is not helping, and it doesn't feel them right, and so they know, and they said they don't want those people to do the puja, and so they ask someone, and they make sure that these people who does the Shugden puja, and they are also practicing Shugden. And here we don't have that kind of problems, and there's no doubt. General, I'm just talking about general, story, and so that you have to have some understanding and everything.